Constitution creation is an 8-step process. The first step in the process is doing an educational workshop. In this, the entire family comes together and they understand the basics of family governance and family constitution. What is a family constitution? What are different parts of it? Why one needs to create it? What are the consequences of not creating it? What are the challenges in the process? And what are the specific steps also they get to know? Typically, this is a one-day workshop. In this workshop itself, people are briefed about the next step, which is having a one-to-one meeting with all family members in an individual setting. Before one-to-one meetings, we send a questionnaire to family members wherein we ask them questions on all three dimensions of individual happiness, family togetherness, and business growth. And in the one-to-one meeting, once we have the written answers before us, we sort of get deeper into or gaining a deeper understanding of the person and his or her perspectives. What is also important is at this stage we ask what is the solution according to the person. The third step in the process is we collate all the perspectives of individual family members and put them together and do a briefing session with the entire family where we share with them what are the strengths of the family, the business, what are the focus areas, what according to us are the priorities, and what is the time frame in which this whole exercise can be completed. Typically, it is like this. If we take the analogy of building a house, once family members have given their ideas of what kind of a house they want to build, the architect comes back and gives 2-3 options as to which are the probable kind of designs or options which family can choose from. The fourth step is the cleansing workshop. In this stage, all families members comes together and share their regrets, resentments, fears, any undelivered communication or request which they have from each other. The purpose of this exercise is to clean up all emotional baggage of the past and also help family members strengthen their skills of doing difficult conversations. The fifth step is in terms of having ownership conversations where those family members are involved who are active in business, and therein all issues related to wealth, how money will pass from one generation to another generation, division of assets, exit policy, as also creating the forum of promoters, which typically is called an owner's council or a family business board. That is what is done and how decisions would be taken. It might happen over one or more than one workshops, and post the workshop, whatever understanding is arrived, we share with family members. The next step in the process is doing a 2-3 days off-site workshop on developing the balance portion of the Constitution. So Constitution has areas relating to business and areas relating to the family and other generic items. So in this workshop, those family members who have not attended the ownership workshop are briefed about what happened in the ownership workshop, what decisions were taken there, as also the remaining parts of the Constitution like philosophy, which is core values, core purpose, privileges and responsibilities of family member, processes of managing differences, creation of a family council, who all would be part of it. All this is done in this workshop. So at the end of this workshop, which is step 6 in the process, family members would have a draft constitution which we would have created. And step 7 is an offline kind of a step where all family members are encouraged to go through the entire constitution, discuss it with whomsoever they want to discuss. If they have any queries, come back to us, which we are happy to resolve. And finally, this is a 30-day period, and finally we come together for a final workshop, which is a one-day event where the entire family sits together and goes through line by line, word by word of the earlier draft. And this is the time when constitution is finalized, and as a mark of finalization and acceptance, everybody signs it. So this is the 8-step process of creating a family constitution.